I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
I do it by the book. It doesn't mean I'm not going to hit you.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
He wants that because he'll try and game the system. That's just unfortunately how it works. I know that's what he'd do, using his money power to corrupt whatever. But Snow wanted it, so we're doing it by her way. We've already killed Tweedledee, that bitch who tried to kill me. You know, multiple personalities or multiple, you know, whatever. I'm just going by what Snow wanted. Georgie died because he killed them. This guy gave the order, so we're just going to put him away in prison, supposedly. But again, I don't have much faith.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours.
He didn't make it easy.
Run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
Like, he's alive.
Glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
How could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get
Those
off?
poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your attention?
So this is where he can manipulate the system and everything, blah, blah, blah. He's a very good talker. Some of these people are. He don't get his own hands dirty, but he's a good talker, I suspect. So this is where he's going to try and gain the system a little bit.
On such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he?
He died.
There?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
Yeah.
Insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
That's right.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and
Bollocks.
providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Here we go.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on.
involved.
It's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's right.
let's get on
But we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
Well, this is what the community wanted. In theory, if I would have just killed him, they would have been more pissy at me and like no justice. That's what I assumed. But the fact is, when it comes to justice, as it were, it doesn't work out how you want all the time. They have a say, people get off, it is what it is. We've seen it countless times. You know, this is what society is. You can't just convict people because you know you have to have evidence and blah blah blah. So, you know, it is what it is. But I feel I'm doing the right thing every step of the way. I'm letting it play out.
This is ridiculous.
I would have uncuffed him though. But you
have
can
the
talk.
floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Who gives a shit? I don't care why you hired
He
him.
was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
Bollocks.
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
Bollocks.
Never authorized such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
It's bullshit. It's a lie.
Please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was
It was a trap. I was attacked.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes. It's
Oh, is that what you call it, huh?
to the end.
Bollocks.
They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You
See,
understand?
you admitted you protected them.
What you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anybody. That was Crane.
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself.
So yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's now that's got nothing to do. Yeah, you did that. Fine. But you still gave orders to kill. You can't. You know, it's almost like I could do loads of different things for the community around my area. Loads of different things. Oh, but I killed someone, or I ordered someone to be killed. Well, I did all these great things. It doesn't matter. None of it matters because you still committed the crime. I still gave the orders. So it's irrelevant, all this good deed shit. It's nothing to me.
Ashes.
What?
Because it's against the law.
You see? Why would you do that?
There's more to this than they're saying, okay? It was necessary to keep this town safe. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man.
What choice did I have?
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But
So what, he wanted to fuck her?
I truly want what's best for this town.
He was a freak, a weirdo.
And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
This is about the law. We burned her tree because it's the law. Snow wanted it, yes. And look, we know in life, not everything's black and white. I should have killed the crooked fucking man. That would have been justice in itself. But then they would have bitched. I just went along with what Snow wanted. I didn't want to, so I like give Snow what she wanted. And here we are debating with a fucking criminal who's now bringing up everything that we've done that's wrong. I burnt the tree because it was against the law. And she was helping a fucking arsehole. And, that guy wanting to fuck Snow. Well, yeah, okay, whatever. Who cares? He was a creepy dude. Whatever, it is what it is. And then he made that girl have glamour to look like her. That wasn't the issue. That's a freaky thing to do, but that isn't really my issue. The bitch ended up dead, and then he was our main suspect. Like, come on.
Yeah, right.
That's why I went after him.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help.
He took Faith and Lily from
Take
us.
that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
He took Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Ooh. We've got everyone on side.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff
No, they're not.
doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie
murders.
was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke.
Okay. So when it comes to that, a police officer, confession, and it holds more weight in a courtroom when an officer / trusted person in a position of power like that. Like if I confess to a judge, you know what I mean, or whatever, or even a lawyer, it's gonna carry more weight, especially if it's with a police officer. Yes, the police officer or whatever is the only one that heard it, but in a courtroom, that person will be very much more trusted than just, and either way, like, since when have you needed multiple witnesses? If it's just one, they can convict you. So, and we've got a confession out of...
Especially given Bigby's history.
Oh, you're calling my history into it. Fuck you.
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
It
Of
does.
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of
Where are you going with this?
Yes, you're responsible.
Well, by that
You gave the order.
White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
You're an idiot.
He killed a man,
That don't make him a murderer.
doesn't it?
It was justified because he was killing me.
Bigby and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where have I
internally.
heard that before?
Oh,
dare you
fuck
treat a
off.
poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under
Yeah, we did beat the shit out of him to get what we wanted out of him. Yes, okay. See, there's a couple of things there. See, this is bullshit. They're missing the point. Like I said, a police officer, when if someone confesses, or whatever, or tells me something, it's a police officer being told. So they're kind of disparaging that, you know. Then again, it weren't really a witness; it was a confession. But he still told the confession to a police officer, which carried more weight. Yeah, and we did beat the shit out of the woodsman to get information out of him, and in a court of law, I believe that would be permissible as evidence because it was beaten out of him, so they would kind of maybe ignore it and say it's false. I don't know, but there's that's not black and white there. It's kind of muddy there.
my watch.
Maybe he's right.
He was a murder suspect.
Let that go.
You can't be serious.
This is a trial about you.
Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh,
Ha!
right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They
Under
wanted
your
to
orders.
me for their own tangled ends, but they refused to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know.
laws apply when we need them to.
Bluebeard, please.
What's that supposed to mean?
That's
I
not
mean, a
true.
certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny?
I was going to say something. Everyone's trying to swing it back round now. But all of this is irrelevant. Because you still, and even then, you know, like, yeah, we're not perfect and we've done wrong, as it were. You know, we're not on trial here. You know, it's just like an opinion. It's like, oh, well, I did this in your trial or whatever. But you've done that. What's that got to do with any of it? You're the one on trial. It's your trial. It's you know, trying to blame us for all that shit, like talking about other situations.
Who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will
You ain't challenged, fuck all.
the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the
Go
middle
ahead.
of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
Ooh.
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly...
She wanted.
Be
Are you all
quiet.
freed?
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can
This confirms
finally
it.
say,
And this just confirms it.
he made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. ever.
You're going to take the word of a...
Of a whore.
5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you?
Ooh.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up!
Imprison him. Yes, we could do that. Magic, yes, but he could get out. A life for a life, and he's taken 2. But then again, rotting in prison would really piss him off. But he's scared of death. Let's be honest. He don't want to die. So I'd say just kill him. Get rid of a piece of
We're
shit.
having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you
We should
aren't
vote.
suggesting yourself.
Let's vote.
Have a vote. Make it democratic.
Want democracy? Here we are.
Really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
I like the idea of...
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
I'll rather the democracy thing.
Do what you think is right.
Have we got a limit on this?
Yes, Sheriff.
Lock
Do
him
what you
up.
think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
What? Shit. You ain't taking me with you, bitch. Now you are gonna die. Like big time.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
You know, just
Bye.
between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
I won't.
I could have ripped his head off, but I thought it might be
And Faith.
too quick.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Well, I'm pretty happy with how it went because we won the crowd and everything. Beat him in the debate. That was really good. Again, I could have ripped his head off, but I think it would have been too quick for him. He would have deserved it, but too quick. I don't know. I didn't want it to last. I didn't want it to be quick for him. I wanted him to suffer a bit. I could have locked him up as well, but I was too weary of the idea of him getting out. So fuck it. One day later, more justice is served, but people's issues and problems still remain there. You know, the way it is. A lack of glamour, lack of money. You know, people needing fable glamour on the cheap.
Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
More people with more issues. Oh, it's him. No one said anything.
Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Okay.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk
Brushed off her feet. Alright.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Alright, so we see the truck off then. I thought that was going to be the end of the episode, but I don't know. Fucking loading screen. Come on, man. Shit. Oh, the toad. Going to the farm.
I'm going! Jesus!
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake! I don't give a shit! You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
How you doing?
Just go grab that, would you?
Come on, Colin.
Colin.
All right, calm down.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to
what
her.
is it?
Yeah.
Sure, whatever.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's the willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Gross.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundies seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
No.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ.
Colin. You old drunk. I wish I could visit. You're still mad. I'll say sorry.
Sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about
Give him
smoke for the road? One last time?
Give him the pack.
Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
I'll try.
Yeah, me too.
So all we can do, man, is try.
Saying goodbye?
Is that Narissa?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, it is, and she's got the thing on.
Wearing
What?
that thing.
Yeah, why has she still got that?
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it.
I will say this. If you take a ribbon off and your head could fall off, I would be shitting myself even if it was supposedly safe. I would not want to do it. I'd be scared.
Oh, it seems like I should be able to. It's just.
You need to let that go. How are you going to move on if you...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
She has to let it go, but in her own time.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
What happened?
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then...
So she was involved with leaving as well.
Some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the crooked man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
So they stole a picture. They stole that perverted picture, and the crooked man didn't like that aspect of it. That they had leverage on him. That's why they were killed, really.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Narissa, what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again.
You idiot.
You what?
So
You sold them out.
him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
You moron.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes.
You did.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
Oh.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
Oh, I see.
It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith.
So we killed an innocent man. Damn. So the crooked man was innocent.
I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
Jesus Christ.
That's not true.
It is. You've just never seen it before. But now you have. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her. Or anyone.
So in conclusion, they were going to escape. They stole a picture to have some leverage. She got cold feet, told Georgie. Georgie said he'd speak to the crooked man, and then things had changed, and he had to make an example out of him. But then, if he did what he did, or that he still gave the order, the crooked man. But then she said that she was in the room when he gave the orders. That was a lie. But then, I think, I don't know, man. It is what it is. What's done is done.
Can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other.
No one's ever fucking happy.
You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know.
It's part of the job. It is what it is.
You'll see. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened.
Would you shut the fuck up? Idiot.
You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because
none of it matters in the end.
Anyone stood a chance against the crooked man. It was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
So after all said and done, see guys, I've got so many things going on in my head right now because I'm pissed off. People are dumb. So basically, yeah, as I said before, they were going to run. She got cold feet, said to Georgie, these people are fucking idiots. Sorry, I've got people around me who are just fucking cunts, who are dumb. Anyway, so she got cold feet, told Georgie, but he said he was to move it over. Now, and then he came back and said, no, it's not, he has got to make an example out of them. But then we had Georgie even saying to the crooked man in the office, or that place where they were, you said to take care of it. So he did have words with him, and he did. So it was the crooked man who did give the order. But then she lied, saying that she was in the room when he gave the order, just to shore it up. It is what it is. So, but either way, now the punishment for her in terms of, well, retrospect, she is to blame for them people being dead. Her Faith and Lily. But at the same time, she's going to have to live with that. That's her punishment. There's not more I can do. Crooked man's gone for the greater good. Georgie's dead. He did the actual killing. And she will just have to live with the consequences of what she's done for the rest of her life. As for me, in respects to, being in my job as the sheriff or whatever, you're always going to be hated. You're not going to be able to please everybody. Every trial or every fucking decision that gets made, someone's going to be pissed off about it, you know what I mean?
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I get that a lot these days.
I need to tell you something. I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Wait, what?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
I've missed something there. I have no idea what. That's the end of it, but I have no idea what the fuck was the conclusion of it. I know I didn't play it all the way through properly. I waited a few days, but what the fuck? Oh man, there was some big plot twists there. And I've missed it. Fuck it. What did you enjoy? Oh, you players killed Georgie. Did you give the Crooked Man a trial? 6% of players gave the Crooked Man... Okay, brought him back alive. How did you punish the Crooked Man? 27% of players threw the Crooked Man down the well. Did you accept TJ? Yes. 97% of people did. Felt sorry for poor TJ. What were your last words to Narissa? 29% of players said, I hope I have done some good here. That was it? But at the same time, there was some big fucking plot twist there at the end. And I went after her. It happened so quick, all what was being said, man. What the fuck? It is what it is. Oh well. Oh wait, what? I don't want to go all through these. Who's dead actually? Crooked Man. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people are dead. Yeah, I'm not going to read all their stories. And that is the end of the playthrough, I believe. There's no episode 6. I think that just ends on episode 5. But yeah, that is the conclusion of the game. But, oh man, I'm really annoyed now. I've just missed a big plot twist at the end. Because they were talking so fucking quickly. And at the same time, I had dickheads around me talking bollocks. Like, you know, I'm trying to listen to the story at the very end of the game. These fucking people are dickheads in this house. Mongs. But yeah, so I've missed a fucking big plot twist there. It just went over my head because I've not played like consistently. That's kind of annoyed me a bit, but whatever. It is what it is. There's graphic novels as well, but of course we've got season 2 coming out in 2023, which I'm looking forward to playing anyway. Ultimately though, I feel like everyone, we did the right thing in its entirety. Guys, that's the end of this playthrough. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry if I missed the thing actually. I could actually just watch, just have that sort of, go back and watch that section again actually, and give you my thoughts and opinions on that. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'll see how long this video's going on for as well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay. Guys, I've broken this video up into 2 parts at this point. But yeah, apparently, they're saying online, I just read, because I was very confused by that ending, because I was still conflicted. The woman that walked away in Narissa is apparently Faith. Just glamoured? Or whatever? Something about it's Faith glamoured as Narissa or some shit. So I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't know. It is what it is. I enjoyed the game for what it was. I really did. I got confused at the ending. Make what you want of the ending if you watched it all the way through. Again, I played it like with over the course of 10 days or something. So I'm a little bit here and there. And I've just been taking everything for what it is at face value. Not really looking for massive plot twists and who can be glamoured all the time and who can't be glamoured. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? I haven't been paying attention to that. I think at the end, even I got a bit confused whether the Crooked Man was innocent or not. At one point, I thought he's guilty 100%, then he's a little bit innocent, then I thought, well, wait, no. So, I think they ran around it too much. They bounced back and forth. It wasn't very clear-cut and just as decisive. Maybe that's just me, because they had so many fucking debates and that little fucking courtroom drama, as it were. And then at the end, they try to give you some kind of plot twist / feed. I don't know. Very confusing to me. At the end of the day, I've enjoyed the game. The playthrough's been pretty fun. I did play this game, that's why I didn't get no achievements. I played it like 4 or 5 years ago, but I've got a bad memory. Hence, I'm having issues with the story right now at the end of it. But it is what it is. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Season 2 will be out in 2023 at some point. Hopefully, we'll have a PS5 by then and all the rest of it. And I'll be playing that at some point. I do want to play... there's all Walking Dead Season 5, but again, it's on the PlayStation at this point for me, so I haven't got. I won't be playing that until I get a PS5 or whatever. But if you are interested in more Telltale games, they're all on my channel. Most of them, all the Walking Dead series, especially. I think I've played most of them actually. Maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy I haven't played. That's the only one I want to play, but I haven't played it yet. It is what it is. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I know it's broke up, bigger playthrough. in Yakuza and stuff like that, so that's still be finishing soon as well, trust me on that. Anyway guys, please like, share, comment and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.